I like how level-headed TJ has this team. It's just like I said earlier. It reminds me a lot of our team, my team. Like we just really didn't think. I think once we got into conference, there were once we broke into the top 25. I really didn't think at all about rankings. Then we broke into the top 10, and they were saying, you guys in the top 10. I'm like, man, I don't mean nothing. Be like these teams, these programs that we're facing are tough. I was so locked in on just doing whatever we had to do to win. There were we were in those winning streaks that I didn't realize that we were in those winning streaks. It was just a level-headed ball club that we did whatever we had to win, and I think this team reminds me a lot of that situation. Um, Different era, they're playing a lot of different teams now than maybe the powerhouses that were in the Big 12 for us then are have moved on, but you still have like the Houston's and Kansas is still there. So we're going to see what's going to continuously happen once we get on the road and face a team like Texas Tech and things like that. Once we start winning those ball games, I knew that we had something special, and I'm looking forward to that as well here.
Well, without being Captain Obvious, you have a bad shooting night. That's always a risk for any team, right? Just
Mhm.
it happens to the best teams, even those that make it to the Final Four. It happens on occasion. I guess the one area that, and I think it came out last night in particular, there was at one point Utah went on I think a 15-2 run that Keyshawn hit a three to stop that and stop the bleeding. But at times we seem to, I don't want to call it laziness, but at times we get complacent with the defensive rebounding. We've seen a lot of positives on the offensive side, and boy, when they want to box out offensively or defensively, we look damn good. But it feels like at times, if we're not careful and that's not front of mind, that could be something that could come back to hurt us at some point in the season.